Hey guys. I'm actually live on Instagram as well as YouTube at the same time. So if you guys don't know, my name is DestinyLashae. If you guys have any questions, I will answer everything at the end of the video. So today I'm going to be telling you guys how I gained 18,000 followers in 1 month. If you hear the heater, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's the topic for today. If you guys missed it, I am on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So hey to everyone. But yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm holding a influencer training, a hands-on training in Rochester, New York on April 6th. And I am going to be basically bringing a mastermind group of influencers together to basically teach them everything I know. So many people want me to like mentor them and everything, but honestly I just haven't had the time until now. So I just wanted to come on here and give you guys some tips. And I kind of named you guys already, the people that are coming. I named you guys the Destiny influencers. I was talking to actually my cousin today, and she was just really speaking life into me, and I just love her. And she was just like, yo, you need to really use your name. And I'm like, use my name? Like, what about my name? My name's Destiny. And I never really thought about it in terms of what my name actually means. And I'm like, wait a minute, my mom named me Destiny for a reason. And I'm like, okay, I've thought about this before, but I never put it together with what I'm actually doing. So like Destiny for me is just meaning like my mom named me this because she felt as though before I was even born that I had a purpose to fulfill. Like she knew I was going to be something, like my mom already knew. So yeah, I just want to teach you guys how to really live in your purpose, but then again brand it perfectly so that you can stay at home with, I know a lot of you guys have kids and stuff like that. Stay at home with your own kids, do what you want to do, make money, and survive at home. Okay. So yeah, I took some notes because I'm on both of my devices right now. But I just feel like everyone does have a destiny, and I feel like if you're not walking in it, if you're not working towards it every single day, we got to get you there. I feel like I do makeup tutorials, I do skincare tutorials, I show you guys everything like surface level, like that's cute, like I love that, but internally I'm a whole person and I have a lot to tell you guys and teach you guys, and I feel like as a community we don't hear things like this enough. So yeah. Yeah, so 18,000 followers in 1 month. This was, I don't know what month this was, but I gained $18,000 18,000 followers in 1 month. And I'm just going to give you guys some tips, especially if you are an influencer that's just starting out, on what to do. So I wrote down 5 tips. So just looking back for me, looking back at the videos that I used to make when I actually wanted to actually do this as a job, I just looked back at those videos and kind of like seen what people really wanted to see. So I kind of just looked at my analytics, I looked at all my old videos and kind of just backtracked to see what people actually liked to watch from me. So I would say for me personally, if you go and analyze my channel, like you guys can do that. I'm sure some of you guys have done that already anyway. If you go back and analyze my channel, you will see that a lot of my skincare videos get a lot of traction because at one point I had really terrible like cystic acne. It was like it was bad. And a lot of people have the same issue, so a lot of people related to me because of that. A lot of people watched my makeup tutorials. I think the first video that went viral for me was like one of my foundation routines. At that point, my skin was okay, but people just really liked that video. I don't know why to this day, but it got a lot of traction. So when I seen the videos that people actually like to watch, I kept doing videos like those, and they did well because that's what my audience actually liked. Now at this point that I'm talking about something different, I'll probably gain new followers because I'm actually branching out and doing something different. So yeah, a lot of people find me by like looking up acne videos and stuff like that. But I mean, if you find me, you find me. Doesn't matter how they find you, you know? So I would say just look back at your old videos, analyze what people like from you, and keep doing the same thing. I'm not saying don't do videos that you don't enjoy doing, because some videos that you guys like, I personally don't like to film, but you can always mix it up. And I tell people that all the time, especially if you're a content creator, just like mix it up. If you particularly don't like filming certain videos but your audience likes them, film that video anyway, but then again, mix it up and, you know, give them some different content. So I really like mixing up content. So if you look at my content right now, you'll see like influencer training videos, you will see makeup videos, you'll see skincare videos. You guys really like my makeup videos and my skincare videos. Also, like, people like the chemical peel videos. I think people like those because they're really disgusting. Like, my face looks gross, I look like a snake, my face is peeling, I just look crazy, my dark spots get darker, like, I don't look human. So people like stuff like that. So on the extreme side of the spectrum, people like stuff like that. So, you know, I keep doing chemical peels for myself, but then again, like, I know you guys like those kind of videos, so I'm gonna create them more and get more creative with those kind of videos. You know what I mean? So yeah, look back at your old videos, look at your analytics, study them, look at them. Don't just kind of make videos off rip. Like, make them strategically. Boom. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is telling people to subscribe. So at the beginning of each video, I didn't do it in this one, but subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Tell people to subscribe. Put it in your videos visually and say it verbally. Remember, some people can't hear, so you have to do a lot of things visually versus always speaking about it. So, like, do things when you say something, kind of give your viewers a visual aspect as well as a you know, you saying it, because some people can't hear, some people don't speak English, but they can read, like, they can read what you're saying, or they know what a subscribe button looks like. So verbally say it and put it on the screen, because doing this for a long time, I feel like a lot of people need to be spoon-fed things, and it's honestly, it's so true. So kind of think of it like you're making a video for a baby. Like, you want them to be able to follow your directions, like, make it very user-friendly. So if you want someone to subscribe, make a subscribe button. You can get one off Google, copy and paste it, and put it in your video. So that's a really, really easy way to get people to subscribe. Mind you, people will not subscribe to your channel unless they really, really want to. And if they don't want to, they won't subscribe. So, and I want you guys to know that YouTubers do not get paid from subscribers. So if you're looking to get paid because you have 1 million subscribers, or you want to get 1 million subscribers, that doesn't really, like, that's no money in that. We get paid through AdSense. So if there's an ad before this video, or you see something right now on the bottom of your computer screen that's like an ad, we get paid like that. But we don't get paid per subscriber. Like, I mean, I wish we did, but we don't. That is not how it works. For me personally, subscribers is a goal, and it's just something to it's like your loyal followers. That's really all it is for me. It's like, okay, this many people truly believe in me and they want to keep seeing content from me. For me, it's just a booster for making more videos. So yeah, so that's tip number 2, telling people to subscribe, and just getting, like, word of mouth is another way. Like, tell people about your channel. I know back in the day, like, I would be really, really afraid to tell people about my channel, because I don't know, like, making YouTube videos back then was not cool. And I don't know, it wasn't cool. I felt like a geek. I felt like embarrassed to tell people, like, I had a YouTube channel. And nowadays it's like, it's kind of cool. Like, it's cool to be a YouTuber. It's funny because when I go to, like, schools and stuff like that, people will notice me and they will say, like, oh my god, I can't believe I met a real YouTuber. And to me, I'm 27 years old, so to me, it's just like, when I was in school, it was just like, oh, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, like, all of these other things. But now people, like, kids want to be YouTubers and they want to be famous and all this other stuff. So it's like, it's a different world now. So, you know, I don't know what I was gonna say with that, but so yeah, another thing, I follow a lot of new YouTubers and a lot of new Instagrammers. So I'm noticing that people are not filling in their description boxes. If you're not filling in your description box in your YouTube description, or even like your Instagram post, no, like stop. Like you need to fill in that description box fully. Like you need to be putting in tags, you need to be doing hashtags, like all of that. Now specifically YouTube itself, I like to put descriptions of what I'm actually talking about. So say I'm doing my eyebrows, I'm going to give you guys all the products in the description box that I used on my face. And I talked about this a little bit yesterday on my live yesterday, so you can check that out if you want to. But I was talking about affiliate links and everything in the description box. That's another way to get paid on YouTube and stuff like that. But you can watch that live from yesterday. What was I saying? Yeah, so add a link. That's what I was trying to get at. Add a link to your Instagram page, your Facebook page, your Pinterest page, whatever page you want to bring traction to. So whatever social media you're trying to bring traction to, actually put a link to that in your YouTube videos in the bottom of the description box. So if you notice my description box, you guys can study it if you want to, use my page as a reference. Add your links there. You can go to bit.ly, bit.ly .com, and it will shorten links for you. So the links are so long. So put your link to your Instagram page in your YouTube description box. This really helps people. Like I said before, people like to be spoon-fed. So you might have to do a little bit more work to get a lot more traction on your pages. If you're trying to, basically what promoting another page on another page is called cross-promoting. And you want to cross-promote a lot. That's how you gain followers from different platforms. So, like I said, put your actual Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook links in your YouTube description box. That helps people to just click on it, and it takes them directly to your Instagram page. It makes it really, really easy. So, oh, and if you guys know someone that's really interested in like being an influencer and stuff, you can tag them in this live. Or share it with someone if you're watching the replay. So, yeah. And also, in your description box, make sure you put follow me and a link to your actual channel so people can subscribe. Like I said, people like to be spoon-fed. It's a really easy thing to do because all you have to do is copy and paste that same like description that you put in every video to the next video. So you don't have to type it every single time. You got to type it one good time, and then you put the links in the next video. I copy and paste my whole description, like my entire description box for all my videos. They're basically the same. The only thing that changes are like the makeup products and stuff like that. So you guys, that is crucial. If you guys are not filling in your description box, you got to. And if you have affiliate links in there, like I talked about yesterday, make sure you disclose that you have affiliate links in there because you don't want to trick people. You don't want people to feel like you're being dishonest, and you just want to be really transparent. So, boom. The next one is, where is it? Okay. Oh, I talked about cross-promoting. That was another one of my tips. I feel like I keep going into other tips. But yeah, make sure you're cross-promoting. And another thing I've been doing lately, back in the day I was really bad at this, but I jump right into my videos now. Generally, like back in the day, I used to talk a lot in the beginning of my videos. A lot. I used to tell y'all what I ate. I used to tell you I'm so hungry, I'm so tired, I'm this, I'm that. Like, nobody cares. Just start the video. So I'm getting better at just starting, jumping right in. My intros are usually 60 seconds or less. Not even that sometimes. Like, I try to just, you click on a video, you see what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm doing. So make your intro short, especially if you're a new YouTuber. Nobody wants to hear, like you slept for 5 hours last night, you didn't get any sleep, you got bags under your, like, just start, sis. Just start. So jump right into your videos, especially if you're a new YouTuber. You haven't really built that audience yet. Within the first 5 seconds, people make up in their mind if they're going to keep watching that video or not. So, like, let's get it. You know what I mean? Just make your videos, like, your intro fast. So, the next tip is word of mouth. So, I think I touched base on that not too long ago. But word of mouth. Like, tell people about your channel. Like, don't be that person that's, like, sitting in the nail shop and people are talking about makeup or skincare or something you do and you're not going to bring up your business. Like, it is a business. So talk to people about it. Tell people about it. If you're at the pizza shop, like, tell people about it. Like, don't be shy. And I feel like as YouTubers or influencers, it can be easy to be shy and kind of sit back and wait for things to happen to you. But you got to talk to people. You have to tell people about your channel. You know what I mean? So be that person to be like, yo, like, I have an Instagram page. Like, follow me on Instagram. I mean, in essence, these are people that are following you, not computers. So you have to talk to people. So that's another thing. Talk to people. Tell people about your channel. Don't be shy. I promise you, it will only benefit you. It will not hurt your channel or your page at all. The only thing that it would hurt is that you would gain a hater, and haters still bring views, so it doesn't matter. Next thing, I think that was it. Oh, and jumping right into videos, like I said before, I'm going to touch base on what I just said. When it comes down to views and stuff, YouTube has changed a lot of stuff. So I remember back in the day, if you got 1 million views, you were at the top of the search engines. So if you look up a video, you know how certain videos are like at the top all the time based on their views. Now YouTube has changed it to where it's based on watch time. So you can't just click on a video and watch it for 2 seconds and your video is going to be at the top of the search engine. So you have to really engage people, keep people interested, and actually start right away. So that's why I told you guys, like, you have to start your videos right off rip, like, say what you're talking about within the first 5 seconds of your video, or people will easily click off, and that hurts your channel or your page because it's like you're not at the top of the search engine. So if you Google right now chemical peels, I'm the first video. If you Google, of course, if you Google my name, I'm gonna be the first video, but if you Google chemical peels, my video, I think my 3 videos come up like 1, 2, 3. Like, you'll see it immediately because I literally jumped right into the videos. I went straight to the point. These were longer videos, but they were interesting at the same time. So those are some tips for you guys. I think that's all I had. But yeah, just basically tell people about your channel and make interesting videos and you'll be good to go. Like I said before, I created this training for someone that was like me back in the day because I wish I had a Destiny in my life back in the day. It would have made things so much easier. I wouldn't have made the mistakes that I made. And if you're serious, if you're really serious about like becoming an influencer or creating content online and you feel like it's your passion, like you really, really want to do it and it's your destiny, like it's your destiny, you feel it. I feel like you really, really know what you're meant to do. You might not be working towards it. You might not be even thinking about it, but everyone, I feel like everyone has a gift and you just got to work towards it every day or it will just dissipate. Okay? So if you guys are interested, check out my website. It's influencertraining.info. I also will have the link in the description box if you're watching the replay for anything. And I just really want to help you guys out. I'm not just telling you guys this because I want you to come to the training. Like I said, this is something that I did not need to do at all. At this point, I have so many videos I need to be making and things that I need to be doing that this was not, you know, something that I needed to do just to get money or anything like that. This is something that I'm genuinely passionate about and I want you guys to grow just like I'm growing. And if you're not at the point that I'm at, don't despise your small beginnings. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a plan. You just got to work towards it every single day. I'm not the type of person that'll sit around and wait for things to happen to me. I make things happen. I make moves. Y'all can't sit on the couch and look at your Instagram feed all day and expect a change in your life. Like, you have to do something about it. And it makes me a little frustrated because sometimes people are like, oh my God, I wanna do what you do. I wanna do this, I wanna do that. Get your butt off the couch, get off Instagram, turn your phone off, and work towards your dream. Like, you guys are worth it. And I really feel like this message is for somebody. I don't know who it's for, but you guys are worth it. Get off your butt, work for it. If you have a passion and you know what it is, work towards it every single day. Do something towards your goal or what you want to be or where you want to live every single day. Like, don't let the day pass by and you haven't done anything towards your passion or your dream. Because if you don't, a dream will stay a dream until you work towards it. You feel me? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I didn't mean to preach or whatever, but it just gets really frustrating because people don't want to really put in the work, but they want the results. And you have to put in the work to get results, period. Like, period. So I hope you guys really, really, really every day, I'm going to come on live every single day. Every single day. Like, up until I'm going to do it all week. I know I'm going to do live every single week because it's necessary, and I just want to come in here and encourage you guys, talk to you guys, because we really need to be doing more. And like I said, I don't know who I'm talking to specifically, but we need to be doing more, and you guys know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. God gives us gifts that we're supposed to be working towards every single day, and if you're not, we not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Like, sis, get off the couch, write things down. Thoughts come to pass. So if you don't write things down, you're gonna forget exactly what your ideas were. And also, another thing, if you have 10 million ideas, focus on one, because too many ideas are just as bad as having no ideas at all. So, oh, thank you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Like I said, check out my training. I will have it in the description box. The training website is influencertraining.info. And I don't know if I told you guys this already. I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but I'm calling you guys Destiny Influencers because, like I said, everyone has a purpose and a plan. And I feel as though everyone needs to be fulfilling their purpose. If you're not, you're wasting time. Wasting time. We don't got much time here, so we gotta work towards it. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Do you guys have any questions? Because I'm on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Do you guys have any questions? I'm glad, Nicole. If you guys missed the live, if you're just coming in, you're going to have to watch the replay because I'm almost done. But I'm answering questions right now. So if you guys have any questions in regards to anything, let me know. Like I said, if you want to learn how to build an audience and, you know, come together with a really mastermind, like a mastermind group of influencers, you need to be at the training. Because I'm literally teaching you guys everything I know. And I feel like working, like if you're not willing to invest in yourself, like who are you going to invest in? Like, I feel like we spend so much time investing and pouring into other people, we forget about us. I'm sorry, I missed your question. The training is in Rochester, New York. It's April 6th. The tickets are on influencertraining.info. Can somebody type that for me? I like frontals and closures. I'm sorry. You said, I'm sorry, I missed the genre question. Tutorials are better than reviews. It depends on what your audience likes. So if your audience likes tutorials versus reviews, like focus on your analytics and review what people are watching the most. So it really depends on your audience. For me, people like tutorials. It depends on if a product just came out. So it really depends. You just got to analyze things. Any other questions, guys? I believe what I'm going to do with the train, I don't know yet. If you're not there, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm sorry. All the questions just came in at one time. I'm sorry. Y'all going to have to type them again. I'm extremely sorry. But I think I'm going to, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to, though. I'm not sure. I had a thought that I might film the training and then sell it, but I'm not sure. I feel like as though as a content creator, you need to have that hands-on training for this. I don't think it would be helpful for you guys not to be there because it wouldn't really benefit you. Correct, Martin. April 6th in Rochester. How can you incorporate what on your channel? I will, Dawn. I will make videos like this every single day for a week. Like, I will come on here every day up until, what's today? Tuesday? Every day this week, I'm coming on here. And it's going to be around this time because I put Leilani to sleep around this time as well. As a beginner, which would be easier to do, or which would you recommend, voiceovers or a talk through? I would say it depends on what your audience likes too. Royal. I'm sorry, I missed the tax preparer question. I'm so sorry. I'm from Rochester, New York, actually. So I wanted to do it here because this is home. A good camera for beginners, if you have an iPhone, that's a really good, it's a really good camera, especially the newer ones. Most of your views are foundation. The tickets are $127 right now. They are on promo until, I believe, March 25th. I'm sorry, I missed that question. And then the tickets go up to $197. This training that I'm doing is 8 hours. The course is 8 hours. We're going to have a cute little hour lunch break. There's going to be vendors. So if you want to sell your products there, you can do that. A vendor table is $50. You can check that all out on the website. If you click the register button on there, you'll see all the information. Yeah, so it depends on, for the question that said voiceovers or talk through, it really depends on what you're willing to do and what people actually like. I'm sorry, I keep missing those questions. How do I build on my most viewed videos? Make videos like those. So if people like foundation reviews from you specifically, that means that you have something unique in that field. Let me just tackle unique real quick, okay? Don't be like everybody else. Don't try to be like everybody else. Don't try to copy somebody else. Don't try to mimic someone else. You can take an idea from someone, like, oh, that was a cute idea. I might take it and twist it. But don't, like, copy people. Like, it's just not right. So come up with unique ideas and put spins on things, because people are tired of watching the same thing over and over and over again. And I had to realize that, because YouTube is a platform, especially YouTube is a platform where you are either watching it on your phone or your TV. So people are really at home, like under the covers, watching your videos, and they have to have time to watch your videos. So be that person that keeps people engaged and make it very interesting. And you have to be unique. If you're not unique, like, what makes you different? What makes you stand out? Like, you have to really think about these things, because if you don't know what's unique about yourself, why would anyone else think, oh, like, sis is unique, like, I'm gonna watch her, I'm gonna subscribe to her? So you really have to think and write down ideas. Think about first what makes you different. What makes you different from everybody else? The market is so saturated. What makes you different from everyone else on the internet? Almost everybody has a Facebook page. Almost everybody has an Instagram. What makes you different? Why would I watch you? You got to really think about that. And that's something that I had to think about, because you'll get lost in the sauce. Yes, I vlog with my phone very often. I have an iPhone 10, the SX Max. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. It's the bigger iPhone, the newer one that just came out. And it vlogs perfectly. Like, it vlogs in 4K. It's amazing. So if you have a newer iPhone, use that. You can edit on there and everything. Someone asked, how do I juggle mom, wife, and influencer life? For me, it was kind of hard to find that balance at first, but after a while, I just got into the swing of things. Now it's like it's a routine for me. And it's something like doing this is not something that feels like work. So it's fun. It's something that I enjoy. I love to edit. I went to school for editing, not college, high school. I took college courses in high school for editing. So that's something that I actually love to do. And do you know how many YouTubers pay people to edit their own videos? Like, I edit all my own stuff, so I enjoy doing it. So that's really how I juggle it. It's not really even a juggling act. It's something that I just do. It's my passion. I love it. Yeah, do your vlogs on your phone. Yeah, so I mean, it's not really a juggle for me being a mom, a wife, and an influencer. It's just like something that I do. I love it. It's my passion. So it's not even a job. Do you guys have any more questions? Hi, Instagram. I know you guys feel like I'm kind of ignoring you, but I'm not. I promise. Editing photos or videos. So editing on a iPhone, I would say iMovie is pretty good. I know some influencers that have millions of views that are still using iMovie to this day. So you don't have to purchase, I mean, you do have to purchase a Mac device of some sort to have iMovie, but you don't have to go out and purchase Final Cut Pro. That's something that I love to use. It's really user friendly, and it has a lot more capability than iMovie, but it's not necessary, you know. And Final Cut Pro, I think, costs like $300. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's so worth it. And I used to use the bootleg version, and it broke down on me, so I had to buy the real version, and I started crying because I didn't want to, because it was $300. But, and for me, excuse me, for me, I had to get a different relationship with money. I used to hold on to money so tight, and I never wanted to invest in myself. And at this point in my life, I couldn't hold back anymore. Like, I was the type of person to be like, yo, I am not paying $300 for some lights. Like, I'm not doing it. I am not dropping $1,500 working at Walmart on a camera. Like, I'm not doing it. But honestly, I just had to get a different relationship with money and my funds, and just realize that I was investing in myself. I'm not just throwing it away. I'm not throwing money in the garbage. I'm actually investing in my own life. I have a no flashback video, by the way, sis. You can look that up. How do you grow on IG? I'm really going to be getting into that in my class and everything, and walk you guys through everything. But on Instagram, you really have to cross promote. A lot of people, it's really hard sometimes to find people on Instagram because it's so saturated. So I would say use your Facebook page or your YouTube channel if that's popping to grow your Instagram, because Instagram is very saturated. So, and also make sure you tag companies. If you're wearing like these glasses I think are from Walmart. I'm really cheap, y'all. But if I'm wearing these glasses in an Instagram photo, I'm tagging that company, because they might send you something for free just because you wore their glasses before and you actually invested in their company. So they might just turn around and invest back into you and give you some free products. So tag companies, that's good advice. How to get, like, you know, free promo from companies. They might repost your picture, or they might send you another product that you can take another picture in. So thank you, Naya. Yeah, I have a video on the no flashback technique. If you want to, I'm sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. If you want to master that, for me personally, I bake and then I use a powder after that. YouTube, you guys have any more questions? Anybody have any more questions? Because I want to answer as many questions as I can. Can I tell you about cooperating? Like what? In terms of what? You're struggling with graphic design and how to make your videos pretty. With that, I would say, like, videos pretty in terms of what? Like transitions, adding words, like in terms of what? Making your videos look pretty is all about the lighting. So like my lighting right now, I have 2 soft boxes and a ring light in front of me. So the lighting right now looks really good on Instagram. I don't know, YouTube always looks funny, but I think it's because of my iPad. But the lighting setup is everything. I edit, like I said, you can use iMovie. It doesn't really matter what program you use. And I use a Canon 70D. You have a beauty supply store, so I would put links in the description box for your store. If it's a standing store, put the address and mention it at the top of your video. say, hey, I have a beauty supply store, check it out. We're gonna jump right into the video. You can use iMovie on your iPhone. Intro and outro, it depends. You might have to hire a graphic designer, because when it comes to like graphics, you know, like those little cute faces where the little paint drips and all that stuff, that's a graphic designer. I just suggest actually, oh my god, the comments go so quick. I'm so sorry. I wish they like stayed there so I could see them. I used to do collabs a lot when I first started. Probably about 3 years ago. I remember collabing with a couple of people. I think it was a couple of people I was supposed to collab with, but it just fell through. I remember back in the day I collaborated with Alyssa Ashley. Oh my god, I ran across that video not too long ago and I was just laughing like, yo, I'm so proud of her. But yeah, I've done collabs before. I don't have the time to actually, for me with a collab, I have to be really connected to that person and I have to like physically talk to them on the phone. Like our videos have to be very similar. Like I don't just collab with anybody. And for me, collabing is like a whole nother job in itself. Like I said, I love doing that, but for me, this is my collab, like y'all. And just give you guys advice and stuff like that. It's just really hard to come up with the time to actually talk to people and edit at the same time and stuff. I'm sorry I missed that question again. It was something crucial about following. Copy and paste it, please. Yeah, so if you want an intro and an outro, I would say you can make one on different like graphic programs online. Definitely not asking for one. I don't know what that would say. But yeah, do you guys have any more questions? Yeah, so intro and outro, you can make them on different like graphic programs. But if you want like the moving ones, you have to like hire somebody or know someone that does like those moving graphic designs. Yeah, someone said they made their intro on PowerPoint. So anything that where you can like put a picture on. Do you think that following a specific style is crucial? No, I don't think so. Watch time, I would say, like I said, make your intro short, sweet, and to the point, or don't make an intro at all. Keep people engaged. And think about when you watch YouTube videos, do you watch the whole video or do you skip through? And why do you skip through? Like, honestly, I just had to think about it. Like, why do I watch 5 seconds of a video? Because I'm not interested. So you have to make it interesting. Even if you have to make your friends or your family or someone else watch the video before you put it out and say, hey, did I grab your attention throughout the whole video? Or were you tired? Were you bored? Did you get sleepy all of a sudden? Jeffree Star, I don't really like him like that because I just don't. Certain influencers, I just don't watch. And I just don't like him like that, so. And I just don't feel like he fits my brand and my personality. And if you like I feel like what Jackie said, if you go against what I believe in, I don't really post you. It's no like hard feelings. I just don't watch them. Someone said I use intro light on my iPhone. I've never heard of that before. Oh, thank you, Miss Beasley. Someone said I like you so much now. Oh, thank you. But yeah, do you guys have any more questions? I don't want to miss anybody. I just don't want to miss anybody. I use a Canon 70D. For me, I like that because it autofocuses. So I used to use the Canon T3i and I hate it. Well, I didn't hate it. Okay, that's how I really started out. After I was using, well, first I started using my webcam That's how I made my first ever YouTube video. I used my webcam on my Mac computer that I got when I dropped out of college. So I used that, and then I got my Canon T3i. You too, Noah. I had my Canon T3i. I scrapped that. Actually, my mom uses that now. She has a YouTube channel as well. And she uses that now, but now I have the Canon 70D. I use the Lashae Moisture Black Soap. Someone asked me what I use on my face. And I love it. And a lot of people tell me like it's not real black soap, but I really don't care because it works. Oh, T, you watch my mom? She would love to hear that. Like beginning steps, like I said, if you do not have one YouTube video out there at all, you need to make it to Rochester on April 6th. Like, I'm not even being funny. I'm not saying it because it's me. I'm saying it because you really need to come, because especially if you have 0 videos. I'm going to teach you literally, like I said, people need baby steps when it comes down to stuff like that. I'm going through everything hands-on. I'm going to be teaching how to do the header in the class. That I use, it depends. You can use Photoshop. You can use online programs, graphic programs. The intro for me, I stopped doing intros. So when it comes down to like all the graphics and stuff, I stopped. Because I feel like it's just, I skip those, to be honest. Like if I watch people's videos and I know they have an intro every time, I skip it. So you want to attract people within the first 5 seconds of your video. Kimbo, what was your question? I'm sorry. And some other small company do you recommend? What's your first? I can't remember the first company I actually collaborated with. I don't know if I will film the training or not. I'm not sure yet. I might change my mind when it comes down to it. It's less than a month. Like the training is in less than a month. I don't know. I don't know yet. I might film it. I might not. Consistency is important. That's how you attract the audience. Be in people's faces all the time. Okay, the hard part about being a YouTuber, I would say, is consistency, like someone just said. Being consistent and actually staying motivated. That's another thing, and staying creative. Like, at one time, I stopped making YouTube videos for like 6 months. And I just didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel like making a YouTube video. But then again, at the end of the day, you have to remember, especially if you're a content creator, your money depends on you making content. So if you don't feel up to it that day, or you're sick, you can't work. Like, it affects your personal life, kind of collides with your work life. But you can easily find a balance. You can have pre-recorded videos. You can edit while you're sick, or while you have something else to do, or you have to travel. Like, you can really make it work. It's not that hard once you find the balance and a middle ground. So it's definitely doable, especially if it's your passion and you want to do it. So someone said they're getting approached by a small company. What do you recommend, or what was your first company or brand I collabed with? I believe the first company I ever did a sponsored video for was Dermablend, and I still work with them to this day. I actually had a photo shoot with them in New York, not like last week. But yeah, I think it was Dermablend. You're welcome, Kimbo. It is kind of difficult at first, but I found that balance to where if I do have something else to do, I'll just be editing. Someone asks, what are the best videos to do or talk about? It depends. People make videos and make Instagram posts on almost anything. So like I said, find your niche. Find what you're passionate about. Don't just find your niche. Find what you actually enjoy doing. And see what other people are doing. Don't really copy people, like I said before. Just kind of see what the market is like in your genre. Someone asked if my YouTube and Instagram subs and followers are not the same. Is that okay? Or is she lacking in something? No, that doesn't mean anything at all. Like, on Instagram, I have 63,000 followers. On YouTube, I have 355,000 followers. So on one platform, you may have built that one sooner or put more into that channel, more than you did the other platform. So that doesn't really matter. That doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. Yeah, like, you have to focus on one thing and target it. Like, target it. Someone said, I keep losing Insta followers and gaining them, but they cancel out. Okay, here's the thing. I lose Instagram followers a lot. Instagram's algorithm is weird. And they have kept, like, for some reason, they are deleting people's followers or going through. I heard they're, like, going through the people's followers and kind of deleting the robot accounts. So don't feel bad. Honestly, like I said yesterday, companies do not look at followers at all anymore. They want your followers to be engaged. Engagement is everything. Comments, likes, stuff like that. They only really care about that right now. Off topic, but do you encourage drop shipping? What does that mean in terms of what? I've been on YouTube for 6 years. It's a long time. A lot of people just think I came out of nowhere, but I didn't. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 6 years. But I've been consistently making content for like 3. Any other questions? But yeah, I've been on here for what, 50 minutes? How do you transition your social media from personal to business? So when it comes down to Instagram, you can just apply to be a business account. You go into your settings and you can change it there. My makeup talent came from watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos when YouTube like wasn't popping like that. So I was really a self-taught. Like, I sat here in front of the mirror and just did my makeup. When someone sends a customer your product, I set my rates now. Someone asks what are my rates when it comes down to Instagram and stuff like that. For me, I don't know why I said that. So for me, my rates are already set. So at this point in like my social media career, I have rates that are already set up. But when I first started, no one knew how much to charge. I feel like everyone was getting paid a different price. Like, no one knew how much to charge. Like I said yesterday, you can go to socialbluebook.com, especially if you have a platform right now, and it will give you an estimate on how much you're supposed to be getting paid for the platform that you're on. So socialbluebook.com will tell you that. Oh, hey, Sandra. Oh, you follow me from Tiff? Okay, so when a customer, are you talking about in terms of when a company sends you a product and they want you to talk about it? Like, how are you supposed to go about that? Have I done YouTuber collabs before? And if so, Jazzy, I have done YouTuber collabs before in like R. Kelly, my way past. But for me, it did help, but for me, it was just a lot of work. Like, collabing with someone for me now, especially, I have to change my entire schedule around. I have to film and edit when that person's filming and editing because I want the videos to be similar, or we need to exchange information. Like, it's just a lot of work. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, for me, collabing with someone is not just surface level. I have to genuinely like the person, talk to them. They almost have to be like an associate or a close friend for me to collab with someone, because I just feel like that's real. Like, my channel is something I've really built from the ground. It's something that's really special. It's my baby. So me putting you on my channel, there's a risk of you doing something crazy or having a bad rep. And, you know, I just really have to connect with you on a different level. That's just me personally. And right now, like I said before, I don't do collabs because I do videos on my own time. And I just don't like the pressure of having to film and committing to someone to film, and I don't feel like filming. So I hope that answered your question. Work with networks. Oh, okay. So I touched on this a little bit yesterday. Someone asked me about a network or management. For me, I found my manager through another influencer, and that's the only way that I would ever feel comfortable finding a manager, because I feel as though a manager has to be someone that really understands you, like genuinely gets you to the core almost. Like they have to really understand you, your message, your brand, your videos you put out, the content you create, all of that. So a network for me is just a little bit blah. It's a little bit impersonal. And I just need someone that really understands me and that can advocate for me, that will sit across the table with the company and talk like I will talk. So that's me personally. I've been this close to signing with a network, but I never did it because I never felt comfortable. Like there was something in me telling me like, sis, don't do it. Don't do it. You better not sign that contract. It's not going to be good for you. So I never did it. And I heard so many bad stories about networks. I just never felt comfortable, and no one ever made me feel comfortable until recently when I found my manager. Like no one has ever given me that feeling, you know? I'm glad I could help you out, Jazzy. Someone said, how many views do you need to make a decent amount of income? I can't even answer that question, to be honest with you, because it depends on how much advertisers are willing to bid on your channel. Did somebody say I have a lawyer? I have friends that are lawyers, so technically, yeah, you can say I have a lawyer. I have people look through contracts sometimes. Like, I have this one friend that's a lawyer, and she helps me go through contracts. But now at this point, I have a manager, so she looks through them before I even get them. And she knows how I feel about almost everything, so. And she will advocate for me before I'll even advocate for myself. So do you guys have any other questions? This was fun. I love doing this. I'll be back tomorrow at around 8 or 8:30. If you guys have any other questions, inbox me. If you guys have any questions about the training, let me know. Do not be shy. Do not be a stranger. Like I said, I'll be back on Instagram Live and YouTube tomorrow at 8:30. If you're not being consistent, go ahead, sis, ask your question. If you're not being consistent, stop. Because you can do it. Someone said, do I work with a manager? I'm sorry, I missed that question. Someone said, do I work with a manager or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, inbox me if you guys have any other questions or whatever. Yes, sis. Someone just said, I just signed up for the training. Looking forward to it. Thank you, sis. I can't wait to meet you guys. How do I gain more followers? You're stuck at 27. Started in January, and I haven't been consistent. There you go. Just answer your own question. You're welcome, Kimball. Yeah, you have to stay consistent. Consistency is constantly being in someone's face and like annoying them. You're not going to forget that person. Also, do you have to be in New York? Yes, you do. It's a hands-on class. Sis, you can watch the replay. Because I said a lot of stuff. If I repeat it, this video is going to be 2 hours long. Oh, you did? You should travel. Yeah, so, you know, if you can make it, you can make it. If not, you're missing out. For sure, especially if you're a content creator, like I said before. So, if not, you can, you know, watch my lives or whatever, but you really should come. Do I think it's valuable to comment on other videos to gain followers? Like I said, engagement is really important. So even on other platforms, engage with them, and then most likely they'll engage back with you. And do not annoy people on their platforms that they have built from the ground. Like, do not leave your like, follow me. That's so annoying. Like, don't be that person. Like, be organic and genuine with people, and just say, hey, like, oh, I love your dress, or I love your glasses or your shades. Like, be genuine with it. And I feel like people can feel that, especially like through your videos and your content. Like, be yourself. Yeah, so someone just said they signed up for the training now and they're looking forward to it. I can't wait to meet y'all. Yeah, fake is a no, like a huge no. So yeah, let me hop off. I've been on here for an hour. If you did not catch the whole video, watch the replay. Like I said, influencertraining.info for more information. If you do want to be a vendor at the event and you're an entrepreneur, the tables for that are $50. You do have to buy a ticket into the event to be a vendor, but it's just an investment in yourself, and you are able to sell your product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I'm going to go eat now. I always say that. I'm going to go eat now. And yeah, I love y'all. I'll be back tomorrow at 8 or 8:30, no later than 9 o'clock. So set your timer or whatever you need to do, sis, and come back tomorrow.